Okay, the tiling work is continuing today, and we're just starting out in the closet. And you can see just how good everything looks. Looks like it came out really well. There's that last strip I said they gotta do. That's gonna require a lot of cuts, so they're gonna do that last. And yeah, tile feels very secure. See, there's by the safe. There's just one more cut area they gotta do right along here. Right along there, as you can see. But yeah, it feels nice to walk on too. But you were asking about the ceiling tiles, and I told you I was going to show you exactly how they look. They're these very lightweight, soft ones. Like see how flexible they are, like very very soft. And you can see it's not the typical ceiling tile you find in the office building that, it's the really heavy one and likes to crumble all in your eyes, you know what I mean? It has some insulating material on the back. And this is the piece that goes up where the water valve is for the cabana. But, I mean, it's more on the simple side, like you had mentioned. It has just the typical design you can see, but it's very white and, like, there's no... Here, like I can show you just how lightweight it really is. See? It's a very lightweight tile, but it insulates very well, and it looks much cleaner than the typical one you see. So it's a little bit higher end, not really fancy, but does a very good job of looking good at insulating well. So there you go. Let's see how it's going out here. This row of tile right here is from here on is where it's safe to walk. So let's continue to get inside under the counters. All inside here as well. And that's where they're up to right now. Let's have a walk inside the sitting area. Yeah, very, very well done. And again, the echoing is coming back. Just around the, I said these are the cut areas that they're going to have to do. They got to put the marble border underneath the door. Half wall. Wonderful. Let's see, even before it's been grouted, it looks very good. Oh yeah, here's the little strips I told you about last time. Some of the molding will cover it up, so if it's not completely against the wall, it's not a problem, because the molding's going to go over it, so most of it will get covered. Yeah, very good job. And this is where that table usually goes, if you remember. Oh, that reminds me. I mentioned in the video that there was a pole that I had missed. There's a pole right here. The pole's right here, and that's why there's this little wall here, because if you just had the pole here enclosed with a space open back here, it wouldn't make much sense. So, and the steel beam is right inside there. So that's why we have, see the Sopranos picture. That's why we have this little wall here, because of the pole that's right there. That works out. And here's where they are for right now.
¿De cuánto era esta de hecho, Peter? estaba grabando, no nos quedó.
¿No quedó?
Sí quedó, pero...
Va, cárate ahí, próxima vez.
Quedó secha.
Pero vamos a ver.
Sí, ahorita no.
Okay, right now they're just getting rid of the old marble border for the bathroom. We have to get a new one. Doing really well to not damage the tile. Doing very good there. And temporarily took off the sauna door while they tile in this area. We just put it safely over here in the closet for the time being, away from any movement and stuff. Yeah. The middle hinge. Hang on. The middle hinge is a spring hinge, so it wasn't too hard to get the screws out of that one. Actually, the spring isn't too strong. I'm just working on that. Looks very good. Tiles look good, just fine in there. I just got a shot over here by the sauna. You can see that we're trying to figure out how we can get this to work, because the tile's going to be a little bit higher than this. But the guy and I are talking, and because this is sloped down, maybe you can kind of see it there. So guy and I are talking, trying to figure out how we can set this up. But since the tile will be a little bit higher, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, door hinges. Yeah. This is the spring hinge right here. And over here you can see they got out the marble bit. Or the marble border, I should say, and the tile still looks fine, so he did a good job of getting that out. And then we'll probably just get a new one here. I think he said it's a 24 by 24, something like that. But we'll get a new one pretty soon. And it got up to here right now. Yeah, they're using this to make sure that everything is completely straight, and that's how they're going to snap the next chalk line. You can see it goes all the way to the door there, the laser.
¿Cómo está hecho?
En medio, ¿no?
¿Perfecto?
En medio.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Making some adjustments where necessary.
Yeah.
You can see it on the wall there and
Un
everything.
poquito más movido para mi derecho. A mi izquierda la cosa.
De modo que cuando salgamos, salga bien recto esta red. Lo voy a pegar el jalón del año.
And that's how you snap a new line. Just like that. They made some marks on the floor when the laser was on. So now they know how they have to go. That's how you make sure the tile nice and straight. Special cut tile.
¿Sí?
Este es el especial, chicos.
¿Pero?
Beautiful.
And it fit perfect. Had to get it underneath that little molding there, but he got it.
Igual deme recta, chupito, esta va a usar, no va a... ¿Quieren las medidas?
Sí, por favor.
Ahora sí, Chepito. 9 5/16. Para de la pura esquinita, 9 5/16. Ahora siguiendo otra 9 3/4. Para la misma línea, Chepito, donde mismo.
¿Sí?
Esto creo que es una belleza, chicos.
Amazing.
Ajá. Yeah, I think like that looks better.
Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Yeah. looks clean.
That's when you know your measurements.
¿Me puede dar un pedazo, Chepito, de un pedazo? Dame otro pedazo igual, más o menos de 5.
Then look at a small cut for over there. Okay guys, the workers are currently on lunch break, so I'm going to get one more shot here before I head to work, and then we'll see how it looks afterwards. So you saw the closet, that looks all good. The sauna door is there temporarily. This row right here is the row where it's safe to walk on. This one over here still has to set. But you can see they did everything. Listen, they just got to get that one section by the safe. But they did everything by the cabinetry, under the counters. Go along here past the table. They got all this here. You saw them work by the bathroom earlier. They did all inside there, all inside there. They, which row? Right here is where it's safe to walk. Everything here by the sauna, utility room. They just took off that door molding temporarily. They'll put that back on. And that door moves totally freely. We are going to have to trim the bathroom door, though, because the new marble piece that's going to go there has to be a little bit higher, so the door's going to need to be trimmed a little bit to compensate for that, but shouldn't be hard to do. And they did all along here. Still got to get the cuts for where it's going to end at the hallway. The tile's going to go until right there. It's going to end there and then go straight across. Then the platform's going to be built past there. So that's all good. And they did up here to the stairs and just move some stuff over here in the sitting area for the time being while they work on the workshop, because they had to clear that out, as you can see. But looks really, really good and all cleaned out and ready for tiling work. Okay, guys, and that's basically it for right now. I'll be here again when I get off from work, and we'll see how much they've done, which I'm sure will be a lot. They've made great progress so far. Basement's really looking good and back together. Okay, so I'll be back when I get home from work. Okay, guys, I am now back home from work, and the guys have left for the day. So let's just continue on with where we were. Here's the closet once again. You saw the closet, sauna door, everything. And then he continued on along here. This section right here was done yesterday, and this was done today. So I'm staying off of that section for right now. It's been down for several hours now, but you know, it's good to make sure everything dries. So yeah, so you saw the safe, you saw all over here. Let's see if we can get a shot from the closet doorway, just to get you an idea of, I mean, things are still a mess right now, obviously, but you can see things are really looking a lot better now. But yeah, looks really good all along there. Looks, oh wait a second, what's it? Oh, that's just like a little marking right there. Yep, looks really good. Sorry, I was just checking a little thing. But yeah, comes all the way over to here. Like, I saw a little black piece right there, and I was like, what's that? I was like, oh, those are just some markings on the tile. They'll clean those off. What's good is that upon them, I never mentioned this, upon them taking off the molding back here, you can see that there's no mold itself behind the wall. So that just goes to show you that the wall there has been dry for all these years, and I'm actually very happy to see that. And all along here. I think I gotta move a little bit slower. I noticed a lot of my shots seem to be out of focus, so sorry about that. And yeah, so here's the bathroom, sauna area. I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous video, but the sauna door and the bathroom door, I did mention the bathroom door, the sauna door too will need to be trimmed a little bit on the bottom just because of how much the floor is up now. Maybe like about half an inch or so, not too bad. So that's all good. Looks nice and finished in there once again. Come along here facing the stairs. Covered this whole area nicely. Workbench is currently over here for the time being. Looking pretty good. And there's going to be a little change of plans in the hallway, but I'll get to that in a little bit. That's why this section right here I didn't tile yet, but over here they did towards the stairs. You can see right there, and they tiled in the workshop. Looks very, very good. Those shelves aren't exactly movable, but you see they're working around it and they're getting all the areas tiled down very well. I would show it to you right now, but this tile was just put down today, so I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's ready to be walked on yet. But yep, there's all the easy cuts right along there. There's the house trap closet and the sump pump. Looks really good, looking very nice and finished. And this is one of the great things about having a monopod. I can reach my arm out like this, and you can see a good amount of areas. And yep. Workshop looks all nice and finished once again. Now in the sitting area they did a little bit of stuff. They just did this section right here. And then I guess tomorrow they'll do this cut here. And then the rest all along there inside the closet. Oh, not inside the closet, just outside the water closet and under the screen. Now from what I'm understanding in the hallway, I can't say I'm 100% sure on this, but they're going to leave, you can see they concreted in here, they're going to leave this portion flat, the same level as the floor. Then I think as soon as that wall on the left ends, they're just going to raise up that part of the floor and leave the rest of this flat. I think that's how it's going to get done, but I'm not totally sure. But if they do it that way, I think that's actually a better setup than the way it was before, because it makes it a little bit more open, being the same level as this floor here, and then raise it up there at the end. I think that's actually a much better design than how it was originally. But we'll see what happens. I think that's how it's going to go, but I'm not certain. Okay, guys, and there you go. There's the update for today. There's just one more thing I want to show you. I left the exhaust vent on over there for when they were working, and I can't exactly walk on the floor yet to hit the switch. So what do? Got a broom right here. I'm sure you know where this is going already, but just take it, go over to the switch, and bam, just like that, turned it off. And the reason you don't hear it is because the motor for the fan is inside the crawl space under the sunroom. That's where the sunroom is, and the crawl space is underneath there, because that was an addition. And no, I'm not going to make a video of the crawl spaces because it's pretty hard to get into them with this current setup. So please, don't ask, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, guys, there you have it. Another progress video, and they're really doing a great job with everything. And hopefully the stuff you saw today was pretty interesting. And as usual, hope everything was fun and enjoyable, as always. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.